Hi, my name is Joey, and I'm going to be walking you through our Hack the North project, Recipe Architect. Recipe Architect is a recipe generator based on grocery flyers. As university students, we've realized that eating food is really expensive. Eating out costs a lot, and while groceries are cheaper, we're often overwhelmed by the number of options there are. Recipe Architect gives you the best of both worlds, as you can buy cheap groceries based on the week's flyers and try new recipes using those ingredients. So I'm going to start by walking you through our front end. First, we have the My Pantry section, where you can add any pre-existing items you have at home. For instance, let's say I have some rice. I can add it here, and it will be added to this table. This can also be sorted, and this is created using MongoDB Atlas. The next section we have is Cooking Time. So here, you can upload the flyer for this week. Let's suppose that this is the flyer for this week. I can open it here. And once it completes uploading, I can press the Let It Cook button, and it will start generating some recipes. This takes around a minute to load, so in the meantime, I'm going to walk you through the rest of our tech stack. So our front end is built using TyPy, and the domain we chose for the domain prize was recipearca.tech. In our back end, we have Google Cloud API. We're also using Cockroach Labs, which you'll see later on. MongoDB Atlas, like mentioned before, OpenCV for processing the flyers, Flask, and Cohere. So first, when we're processing the flyers, we start by getting the image. Then we use OpenCV to apply a threshold, which makes it black and white, and clearly makes distinctions between the two. Next, we draw contours based on those distinctions mentioned before, and the image is cropped based on those contours. We crop these images because it is more useful for the OCR, as if they're grouped together, the OCR will read all of the text in that one area, and it'll be difficult to decipher what specifically each section is, as you don't know which text belongs with which area. So after this, we take this to the OCR, and it generates a bunch of text. So this is just an example. From this pork rib box, it can say like Swiss chalet or Montana's pork back ribs, blah, 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 blah. Normally, this is a bit messy, so what we do is we feed it into the Cohere API, which then returns the relevant information. For instance, from here, it will probably return pork back ribs as just a simple sentence to understand. So then, using more of Cohere's API, we generate a list of recipes using those ingredients. As you can see, they have appeared here now. So, in the recipe section, we can click on each of these and see how to make them, as well as the ingredients that are required. For instance, let's say I want to make hummus dip. Here are the ingredients I might need, and here are the steps. Same goes for cheese fries and cinnamon rolls. As you can see, these are the ingredients from this week's flyer. So here's the cinnamon rolls, here's the french fries that were mentioned in the recipe. And if I want to take this a step further, I can save any recipes I like. For instance, I can save the cinnamon rolls recipe here. And then I can go to my recipes, and it will be saved here. So as you can see, here are the cinnamon rolls. And here are some other recipes I've saved in the past, such as like pasta with salmon, a cinnamon roll milkshake, some of which have a few more steps than this one. This database is built using CockroachDB, and that is about it. Thank you for watching.